Welcome to Undrafted Hockey Fan. I'm Brad. Today we're doing some NHL news. We've got a ton of news that are happening. We're on day 8. Day 8. If you haven't been a part of the stream yet, we're doing podcasts every day. So I started last Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're now on the 8th day. Gonna be about 45 episodes, I believe it's gonna end up being. So we're on number 8. Going strong. So we're gonna do a little bit of NHL news today. If you want to check out some of the other videos, you're gonna see a ton of them. I'm doing a ton of shorts on YouTube. Check me out on Spotify, Apple Music, all that jazz. Hit like, subscribe, put your favorite comment down there. Put a favorite emoji down there. For me, it's a chicken. Thanks, Tyler, for putting on the last video. He put listen right at the end. I love it, man. So again, we're going to be doing some news and notes today, and honestly, there's a ton of injuries. It's that I was actually looking at all this information and all the news that I have today, and I'm literally going to split the show in two parts. We're going to do injuries, just injuries, and then we're going to do a little bit of signings. We get a season debut for a certain specific goalie, and then we got a guy that came out of retirement to sign a 1-day contract. So we'll be getting that. But first off, let's start off with the Toronto Maple Leafs because that's everyone's favorite team, right? I mean, it's only the most popular team in hockey, right? One of the biggest. So we're going to go with them. We'll start with Alex Nylander. Alex Nylander, the better of the Nylander brothers. He had a father who played in the NHL as well. Of course, it's William Nylander's the best. He's phenomenal. He's one of my favorite. He's actually probably my favorite Toronto player. I really like him, and I really like Marner. Austin is awesome as well. But the reason I'm talking about Alex Nylander right now is he signed a 1-year contract. He was down in the Marlies. He actually supposedly, before the year started, he actually had offers for other teams, NHL jobs and everything. But he's like, no, I want to play in the AHL at Toronto because I might have the opportunity to get a contract with the Toronto Maple Leafs, and then I could play with my brother. So that was awesome. So that was really cool of him to be able to do that and everything. And so he gets a 1-year contract for $775,000. So with that, the reason he gets that is because all of the dang injuries that they have. Of course, we already know Austin Matthews is out in Munich. So that is one. We have one aspect there. Austin is supposed to be coming back for next Wednesday's game, I believe. So he shouldn't be out there too much. Or one of their next games. I think it's next Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. So Austin Matthews out. Of course, you're missing on a center there. Then you have Max Domi out. He just recently went on IR. So there's another guy who can play center, probably more like a third line center. David Kampf is your fourth line center right there. Actually, what we're gonna do is I'll just show you. If you're on YouTube, you can see it. I'm gonna pull it up on Puckpedia, so you can see what I'm seeing. So again, you have Austin Matthews on IR. Max Domi's on IR. David Kampf, fourth line C. Calle Yarncroke's been out since he's on LTIR. Oh, David Kampf is also on LTIR. So mind you, the difference between IR and LTIR is how long you can stay off. I believe with injury reserve, you got to be out for like 3 games or a certain number of days. LTIR, helps you actually recapture cap. LTIR, you have to be out for a minimum of 10 games or 28 days. So again, Calle Yarncroke, he had played one preseason game, and then he went on IR. Dave Kampf, of course, LTIR as well. So there's another center gone. Ryan Reeves suspended 5 games for his hit on Darnell Nurse, so he's out as well. He's a fourth line guy. Matthew Nyes got rocked pretty hard. He's on IR as well. So there's a top left wing. Max Pacioretty is at LTIR as well. I mean, it's just rough. I mean, the only thing that looks, you had Dakota Mermis on LTIR as on the defense, but like I think he got that was a season injury or season start of the season injury. And the goalies are fine, but you just look at, how much let me look up how much. I don't know how much they have in cap space. That just says side right now. Because again, that helps you grit cap back, but your LTIR $6 million in Jesus, that's a lot. $6 million in injuries. That's a lot of different players. That's why some places that like in Montreal has $10.5 million on LTIR because of carry price. But that's just one player, right? So I want to find Alex Nylander right here. So just to let you know, they brought up plenty of guys as well. And they signed Alex Nylander. Where are you at, buddy? Alex Nylander, he's not even on there. He's not even on Puckpedia yet. Holy smokes! So, I wonder. Because probably isn't on the line. Isn't on the lines yet either. So that's crazy. So we're gonna go to. Actually, I want to go to the depth chart, and I want to see how they position these now. So, here's the lineup right now. So, wrong one. So we're gonna line up. Okay, so you got Bobby McMahon. Okay, of course you got Marner playing on the top line. That's fine. You got Tavares moves up from 2C to 1C. Bobby McMahon is going from like 2C or second line left wing or even third line left wing, playing on the top line. Good for him, by the way. Robertson gets a boost in left wing. Holmberg moves up again. He's more of like a third line guy. Nylander's, of course, playing on the right wing. Jeez, you call up Fraser Minton. He got his first NHL goal the other day. Steven Lorentz, minimum contract. Nikita Gribyankin. Anyways, close. I think I'm almost there. He's was playing the AHL earlier. Alex Steve AHL. Connor Dewar just got back, and then of course there is 92 Nylander. That is Alex Nylander playing in the show with his brother. It's just so exciting. Again, you have 1, 2, 3 guys that are 4 guys that are AHLers. You got Steve's, Minton, Gribyankin, and Nylander and Alex Nylander. 4 AHLers, which is crazy to me. Jeez, that's crazy. And then you have Philippe Myers as a 7th D as well. But again, defense looks all right. Hakanpää came back. McCabe, Tanev, Benoit, Timmins. I mean, that's fine. I mean, here you go. You can see all the guys are out. Oh, Ekman Larsson's Ekman Larsson will be playing. He's not going to be scratched. That's silly. Unless he's also on IR. He's day-to-day with this illness. We're good. Day-to-day with an illness. But still, he's out. He's in the press box. So, Jesus Christ, that is crazy. That's just so wild. Honestly, it's wild that they have all those injuries. And I can't even begin to detail all those things. I mean, it's impressive. So, anywho, we're gonna be moving on. We don't need this anymore. Up. So again, we have some other injuries as well. We have captain of the Seattle Kraken, Eberle is out. He got pelvis surgery. He's out for at least 3 months. That is hard for let's pull up the Seattle Kraken standings over here. That is tough for for a team like them because they don't have. I mean, you lose your captain, especially, it's a huge deal because he's your captain. He's one of your better players, and I think he was performing really well. I mean, they're still out of a playoff spot right now. They're still behind Colorado, Vancouver, and Edmonton for a wild card spot. Pulling up the Seattle Kraken. Let's pull some stats real quick. So, they're currently 10-9-1, 5th in the Pacific Division. So, you got McCann at 21 points in 20 games. Montour 13 points in 19 games. Wow, that's a big drop off. It goes from 21 points by Jared McCann to 13 by Chandler Stevenson and Montour. At least their UFAs are putting up some points. You got 11 point spot for Eberle. Jeez, that's tough. So I mean, what do you do? I mean, and Vince Dunn is hurt too. He's only played 4 games. Daniel Sprong he got picked up on 1 goal in 3 games. Excuse me. Holy smokes. I apologize. Anyways, so that's tough. That's tough for honestly Seattle. But to me, I had them missing the playoffs anyways. I have missing the playoffs. So if I go to the Pacific Division, I had Vegas, LA. The Flames are gonna flame out. Nope. I didn't have Utah. I didn't have. Let's actually involve the West of the Pacific Division instead. Be easier for me. First division. Yeah, Vegas, LA, Edmonton, Vancouver. And Calgary Flames 25 points. They're second in the division. Holy smokes. That's wild. They're doing really good against the East. They got 6-1-2 against the East. Holy smokes. Good for them. Damn. Yeah, are we underestimating the Calgary Flames? Are they trying to go for it? I mean, either way, they're going to either go for it or they're going to get some really good assets for those guys back. I mean, like Kuzmenko. There's talks of Kadri potentially want to be traded to Toronto because they're looking for a center. which would make so much sense. Toronto just loved Calgary. Toronto just loved Kadri. Goodness gracious, I'm losing it here. Okay, then we have move on to the next one. We have Ovi, dude. Ovi. I put out a couple shorts about this. Ovi hurt. He fractured his fibula. He's out 4 to 6 weeks, and he's on such a hot start. Let's go to the stats of. I'm gonna pull up the Washington Capitals, because the Washington Capitals were doing really well. One in the standings. Let's go to in the standings. They are third in the division with 27 points. They were actually, if they were in the Atlantic, they would be the best team in the Atlantic, but they're third in the Metro. That's just how it shows you how good the Metro is. So they're right behind New Jersey and Carolina only by 1 point. So that, I mean, they're very much in the hunt there. With Ovi out, I'm curious on what that's going to look like. You have Dylan Strome put up 28 points in 19 games. That's amazing. Ovechkin, 25 points in 18 games, 15 goals. He is on a, 15 goals in 18 games, 15 divided by 18 times 82. He's on a 68 goal pace, which Austin Matthews got 69 goals last year. And mind you, Ovechkin's like 10 years above him in age. And he's like 37, I'm pretty sure. That's crazy. And he only plays 17 and a half minutes a night. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. I love it, though. I absolutely love it. I mean, but I love that Ovechkin was trying. Dude, he honestly, to me, he could have broken the scoring record. He's not that far away from Gretzky. Let me look up NHL goal leaders all time, right? Because we're looking at, we'll go to, Quant Hockey. Nice. Quant Hockey. Pulling up here. You have Alex Ovechkin, 868 goals, and Wayne Gretzky has 894. So he's 26 away. He's 26 away, right? 26 away, 18. I'm going to do 82 games minus 18. Divided by, so it's 64 games. So times, trying to figure this out. He's at a 50. So if he's at 53 games to be able to pass Wayne Gretzky. That's crazy. No, that's less than that. Anyways, I think he can still do it this year. I think comes back because you have a lot of breaks. You have a lot of time off during this time because you have a lot of holidays and everything. So I'll have some time off. And I think he won't be playing in the Four Nations Cup either. So he'll be able to slowly get back up to speed. I think he can do it. I think he can do it this year. It's going to be tough, but I think he can do it. Guarantee next year, though. Guarantee next year. Ovi beats Wayne Gretzky's goals, and I'm ready for it. I'm going to be watching those games like a hawk, man. Another one we have is the Freddie Anderson of the Carolina Hurricanes. He's having a tough. I mean, that's tough. He's always been injury riddled as a goalie. Always had issues and everything, but this is tough for them. Let me pull up the goaltending. I'm on ESPN.com. So Freddie Anderson, he only played 4 games. He had 3 wins and 1 loss. 1.49 goals against average. That's awesome. That's phenomenal. 0.941 save percentage. Again, phenomenal. But he'll be out 8 weeks. He's getting some stuff cleared up in his knee, so that will just take some time. He's injury prone. But you have Peter Kochetkov, 12 games played, 10 wins, 2 losses, 2.3 goals against average. That's phenomenal as well. And a 0.907 save percentage. That's actually above average save percentage right now in the league. So I'm not mad about that. I mean, of course, the Carolina Hurricanes have a good spot in that case. So, again, that's good for. Yeah, I like that. So we did a couple of things, got a couple of news, a lot of injuries, which is, I mean, you rather guys get injured now but you know that like hurts your production later. We just saw was it John Tavares? He had the flu or was really sick, and he ended up losing like 8 pounds in the time that he was sick. And that's like muscle gone, that's dehydration and everything. So, and it takes guys even longer to get up to speed with those types of things. So I could see, Ovi taking time. Maybe his shoulders bother him, or his wrists bother him, so he can heal a little bit. So his fibula with again Jack McBain. I made the joke. I don't think this is. I don't do this. Hockey. If you're hockey players, you're watching. Jack McBain hit Ovi, took him out. Then by the way, McBain fought Tom Wilson because you knock out Ovi, you knock out my star. I'm gonna hit you. And I joke that everyone in the NHL, every team until the end of the season, or until Ovi gets back, should be fighting Jack McBain. So I don't do that. I don't think he needs to do that, but I was furious that happened. So anyhow, we're gonna jump into some ads, and then we'll jump into the rest of the NHL news, and then we will head out for the night and post this bad boy and get it growing. So let's jump right into it. Start with DraftKings. The 2024-25 NHL season still has that new car smell. That action is heating up at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official betting partner of the NHL. It's super easy to get first timers to get started. At DraftKings Sportsbook, try betting on something simple like picking a team to win. And if you ever look at the Red Wings odds, as a guy who follows Red Wings, don't do. I this is not betting advice, but I'm not planning on putting that the Red Wings will win the Stanley Cup. I just don't think it's possible right now. They're like 8, 9-2. They're under Gary Bettman 500. So again, I just don't have a lot of confidence that the Red Wings are going to be ready for the playoffs, let alone a Stanley Cup. So that's something you can bet at DraftKings. So if you're new to DraftKings, listen up. New customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use the code THPN. That's code THPN for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. When you bet just $5, only on DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Blue Hill Casino and Resort. 21 plus. Age and eligibility varies with jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bet must win to receive award. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/ice. All year you're looking at a laptop, you're looking at a new TV, but those types of deals that you look for around Black Friday, around Cyber Monday, because you can get an amazing deal on things like that. And that's something you would normally wouldn't get for like a new computer or something like that. Except for with Raycon, because Raycon gets you an amazing deal on premium audio every day of the year. But it doesn't mean they're not having any sales for Black Friday. Far from it. They're actually doubling down on their amazing value by offering viewers up to 30% off site-wide. A Black Friday deal you can appreciate every day. How about Raycon's everyday earbuds? They're a must-have for audio lovers. And if you haven't checked out the latest model, they have plenty of features like the 32-hour battery life and multi-point connectivity that lets you pair 2 devices together. Like if you're on a plane, you can watch something with your wife. You can like snuggle up. And speaking of being on a plane, what's really nice about these headphones is the active noise cancellation. It's a feature for me because when I go on flights, I need the noise canceling. I got to block out the rest of the sound. So, and the Raycon's quality rivals some of the biggest names in premium audio, and they started just half the price of the other guys. So if you're looking for an incredible deal, even before you factor in the Black Friday deal, offer of up to 30% off site wide. Again, they're an amazing product in the sense that you're looking at a great price point. You're looking at a great quality. I mean, Raycon is where it's at. Take my word for it. And if you don't like them, if you're not impressed, there's a 30-day happiness guarantee. So you just really can't lose. So, and by the way, you can get them different colors. Like you don't have to go with the standard black or white. You can go purple. Actually, we had Carolyn on the podcast of the Bruin Safe Tape, and she talked about how she loves the purple one. So it's time to save big for Black Friday. Go to buyraycon.com/THPN today to get up to 30% off site-wide. That's right. You'll get up to 30% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/THPN. Do you know what the sound that is? That is the sound of ice. Ice skates. There's cutting across the ice of the rink because you know what? There's nothing more exciting than seeing hockey live. And you know what the best place to go for those types of tickets is Game Time. Game Time has a new feature called Game Time Picks that makes getting tickets so you see your favorite teams play live even easier. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you our only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. So one of the parts we're actually looking at going to one of the games is December 2nd. Looking to go with see the Red Wings play, and you bet if we're looking to buy tickets, we're going through draft or going through Game Time. So again, the nice thing is that there's some curated deals to make it easier to find great deals on your seats. And you can see a panoramic view of your seat before you buy. They have the lowest price guarantee, and Game Time will actually credit you up to 110% of the difference of our competitors. So another one I really like. I hate when you're picking a team out and you look at the price and everything, and you're like, and suddenly you hit with all these fees. Well, Game Time has an all-in pricing. You can toggle the feature, and it shows the total upfront with no surprise fees at checkout. Plus, your purchase is covered with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticket industry. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time Picks. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code THPN for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem the code THPN for $20 off. Download Game Time today. What time is it? Game time. And we're moving on to the next section of notes, second half of the video and audio. If you're listening on audio, hey, go check out YouTube. My hair looks different today. I'm wearing all black, and it is weird because I'm usually wearing a hockey jersey and I usually have a hat on, but I have not showered from work yet today. So my hair is still done and it's starting to fall. You can see it shake if you're on video. If not, then you just heard my hair shake in the mirror. In the microphone is what you heard. Okay. Going on with the rest of this news. We had a signing as well. We had a signing for the Vegas Golden Knights looking to get ahead. And it's a guy that is an original. I think he is an original. What's his face? Golden Knight, I'm pretty sure. I think he's an original misfit. It's Brett Howden. No, he's not. He's 26. There's no way he was. When did he show up? Oh, okay, no, never mind. He was with New York. Never mind. It feels like he's been with the team forever. So the guy's been with the team this is his fourth year with the team. Not a real point getter. Not really like he's a fourth line center type guy. He's got 9 points, 20 games right now. That's not too bad. He signs a 5-year deal at $2.5 million per year. It was a first round pick by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Did he get traded? I think he must have been traded at some point. But either way, this guy has been playing. He's done really well, and like 9 points in 20 games. He really capitalized on his value right now. Again, it makes sense. He's actually playing. They have him playing left on the wing on the left side right now. They didn't say Cole Schwint, did they? Oh my gosh, they did. When did they get a Cole? Oh, Cole Schwint might have came over in the. Did he come over in the I think I'm looking at Vegas Golden Knights, by the way. Vegas Golden Knights getting Cole Schwint. I swear, when did Cole Schwint come here? I don't think he signed here as a free agent. I think he's an RFA. So I think he came over in the what's his face? He's a defenseman. Who's the defenseman that he signed with? Oh my goodness, why can't I think? Okay. I'll look at the Vegas Golden Knights quick. It is Hannafin. Goodness gracious. I don't know why I couldn't think of Hannafin. Noah Hannafin. That's who it is. God, that was so stupid. I don't know why I was. Yeah, I think he might come over in the trade with the Hannafin. I'm looking up on DB. So he was traded? No, he was claimed off waivers. Huh? Look at that. Cole Schwindt's in the waiver wire. He's got 5 points in 17 games with the Vegas Golden Knights. Good for him, man. Hey, that's awesome. I love when guys get picked up like that because it just shows that anyone can have an opportunity. I mean, again, you get to explore a little more stuff. But yeah, so Brett Howden signs it again, third line guy, pretty cheap. That's pretty easy. I don't mind that at all. I don't know if I would have gave him that long. I guess he's 27 though. It takes him to he's 32. And again, they can always move him if they want, because that's exactly what Vegas does. Is they give you a nice long contract. Let's see, is there any movement stuff? No clauses in there, so he can get moved around at any point, but he'll be 32 when it ends, and so he has some guaranteed money coming to him, which is really nice as well. One thing I thought was really interesting is Travis Sanheim hit the this year, traveled the furthest on the ice, going 4.6 miles during a game, which I thought was really interesting. That's a good amount of. I mean, imagine just running 4 and almost 4, a little over 4.5 miles. I mean, skating's definitely different. That's a lot of. You're doing a ton of work. And these guys are, again, professional athletes. You're having to handle your stick, handle your body, skate up and down. Like, you need to do a lot of things and be very well aware of all this. But yeah, Travis Sanheim of the Philadelphia Flyers, traveling pretty far so far. Traveling the farthest this year. We have another one. We have Zach Werenski had a 5.9 versus Tampa Bay. To me, I've always liked Zach Werenski, probably because he is Dylan Larkin's roommate from when they played at U of M. And so I'm always like, oh man, like it'd be really cool to get Zach Werenski I think, to me, he's gonna end up being the next captain, unfortunately, of the Columbus Blue Jackets. That's just my opinion. I just think that's like, oh, that kind of makes sense because like he's been there so long and everything. Look at them. Columbus Blue Jackets are doing. They're not doing terrible. They're tied with Red Wings, Philadelphia Flyers, Pittsburgh Penguins, and Columbus Blue and the Blue Jackets. They're tied with them. So they, which I mean, good for him. Like they're doing okay. They're kind of hanging in there. They're playing competitive hockey, which is nice. They just sent down David Juracek, which is odd. By the way, Zach Werenski, 19 points in 19 games. They're playing well. You got 19 points in 19 games by Sean Monahan, 19 and 19 for Werenski, Marchenko 18 and 19, Chinnikov 13 and 19th, Cylinder still put up good numbers, 12 and 19 as well. I mean, that's not too shabby, guys. I don't mind that at all. We need some more. Yeah, Fantilli, dude. You need to. Fantilli needs to pick it up. Kent Johnson looks like he's coming back strong. In 5 games, got 7 points. That's phenomenal. That's exactly what you want to see. Dmitry Voronkov, 6 points, 10 games. Matthew Olivier, 9 points in 19 games. A guy that you don't really expect much from is him. So again, I like what the Blue Jackets. I think they have some good spots. I think there's some good pieces. I just don't know what the plan is long term. I don't know if they're selling guys or they have so many good young guys too. They have David Juracek they just sent down. I think he'll probably end up getting traded as well. There's definitely some rumors around him. I mean, you're not going to get the 5th overall pick that he was, the 5th or 6th overall pick that he was. But you can get like a late first or an early second, 6th round pick in 2022. So we'll see. I'm sure he'll be killing it with the monsters down in the AHL. So again, we'll see. We'll see how that ends up happening. So we also have Yaroslav Askarov makes his season debut with the San Jose Sharks. And reminder, that is one of the big trades that ended up happening with Yaroslav Askarov, sending over him. I was actually, we'll just pull the deal right now. Askarov trade. Again, it was a huge trade. Pull the pieces from the Predators. So originally, Askarov was drafted by the Predators, and so you end up getting. So San Jose Sharks pick up Yaroslav Askarov, Nolan Burke, and a 3rd round pick in the 2025 draft. I'm sending back over Magnus Krona, which is a prospect, by the way. His Magnus Krona's girlfriend or wife, whatever, is a very funny TikToker. They sent over David Edstrom, who was a 1st round draft pick by Vegas. Vegas sends him in the hurdle deal, and now David Edstrom's going to Nashville. So this guy hasn't been drafted for even a year yet because he was drafted last year in 2023. Yeah, or he's been a little over a year, and he's been traded twice already, which is hilarious, by the way. And then a conditional 1st round pick, which it'll be either if it's top 10, the Sharks will have a choice of either transfer their own 1st round pick or the Golden Knights. So let's see. Let's look at Dave Edstrom's what he's playing with right now. I'm gonna see how he's doing because it just cracks me up that he's doing that. He's with Frölunda out in the SHL, 11 points in 16 games. Not bad. He's a young kid, so and again in the SHL you're trying to play you're trying to beat other teams. You're actually like trying to compete. Like in the sense of the AHL see more as like a development league. SHL, they're trying to win. They're gonna play your best guys. They're not trying to develop a young guy, but if the young guy plays well. Happening. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm back, baby. Don't you worry about it. I'm back. I know you Spotify people were wondering where you go. But yeah, so with the Ascroft deal or the SHL, it's a they want to win. If they have a young player who's really good, awesome, great, good, great, grand, wonderful. But again, they want guys that are win that they can win with. That's why Skellefteå of the SHL, who Axel Sandin-Pellikka plays, just signed Luke Witkowski, who was playing in the AHL. He's a tough grinder. I think he just has a different opportunity there. So good for him, man. And lastly, we got our last bit of news, and then we will head out for the night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, this is my 8th episode. We're doing number 9 tomorrow. We're gonna keep going. You just keep on rolling, baby, as Limp Bizkit would say. And I mentioned this before in another video. We have Datsuk. Datsuk signs a 1-day contract with the Red Wings. Comes out of retirement for a hot second. Signs a 1-day contract, so officially he can retire as a Red Wing, which I can't wait till they retire his number. No one can wear it right now because it's Datsuk. He won Stanley Cup with them, and he was Mr. Magic. So we'll see. I'd be really excited to see him be a more integral piece in the organization, whether it be as a scout or as a coach or something like that. I think he'd be a great Russian scout. Again, kind of keep some tips on Buchelnikov and everything. And they have a great Russian scout over there. I can't remember his name. Of course, they have Hakan Anderson out in Sweden. But anyways, that's a huge one. Again, congrats to Datsuk on a phenomenal career, going to the Hall of Fame as well. Again, you'll be raising the banner. I imagine once they'll retire his number and Zetterberg's number together, in my opinion. That's just but again, Zetterberg did not he was not a first ballot Hall of Famer, but he will probably end up being retired next year. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see. But on that note, we wrap it up this quick. We have a short episode today. Again, if you haven't checked out some of my other videos, check it out. We had the interview with the Bruins podcast from Wednesday. That was it was a long podcast with Carolyn and Maria. They were phenomenal. They were so nice. And then we did a podcast with Neil from Devil State of Mind on this past Monday. So if you're looking at any of those, if you have any other podcast people you want me to interview with, just let me know. Put them down in the comments. Tag them, whatever you need to do. Like I said, I'll reach out to them. But let me know who you want to hear from, and or if you have any players I'll talk to them too. I'll talk to anybody about hockey. I love talking hockey, so which is why I'm doing 45 days in a row. Anyways, I love you guys. Catch you next one. Put your favorite emoji down there. Hit like, subscribe. Come on, tell all your friends. I love you. Catch you in the next one.